So I think that call went really good. Talking to Sunid, he has had a lot of really good questions, right to the point. Marketing agency, offshore, needs a payment processor. I understand that's very important. Getting paid fast and, with no hiccups. And Stripe's really good. It can be tricky. You can set it up wrong, and they can say no for whatever reason. So it's important to do that right. It's also important to renew your company if you have it all set up. He had a company and he didn't renew it, so now he's here doing it all again. And if he would have just paid that $400 a year, he would have had it ready. But if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see the next video that we put out. And also, you can schedule a call with me as well using the links in the description below, and keep an eye out because we're putting out more content. We're putting out more information, some courses coming, new website, all kinds of stuff is coming. Make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks. I guess now I have to do the intro and then cut this and put it up front. Hey everyone, hey YouTube. Today I have a great call with a guy from Dubai. His name's Sunid, and he has a bunch of good questions. It's bang, 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 goes through all the good stuff you need to know about an LLC for a marketing agency. What kind of company should they open to get that payment processor rolling? That's it. So let's get to the call, but quick, do me a favor, just click the thumbs up. I saw a video of mine that had like 400 views and literally 0 thumbs up. I hope that doesn't mean that nobody liked my videos. Like, I'm trying to hit at least a couple of percentages, so I logged in and liked it myself. So if you could like it, that'd be cool. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let's get to it. I'll stop wasting your time.
Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up.
Okay, you have my full attention, Sunid. How are you today? How's it going?
I'm very good, James. First, I would like to compliment on the painting that you have in the bag. It's very nice, man. What is that?
It is a thanks. It's I don't know. It's of New York. It's Times Square, but in watercolor, it'll abstract. One of my really good friends and roommates when I used to live in New York worked at the Hilton in Times Square, and they got new art. And this was some of their old art, and I was able to snatch one of them. So this hang in the walls of the Hilton in the Times Square, and now it's
very nice,
in office. So it's thanks. Glad you like it.
It's very good.
Where are you calling from today?
I'm calling from Dubai.
Dubai, awesome.
Yeah. So should we just get into it? Or
yeah, of course. I mean, I just wanted to know where you're from, and then you can tell me a little bit about like what your what's going on, what your business is, what your plans are, what your questions are, things like that.
Okay. All right. So I'll give you a little bit of background about our company.
Okay. Sorry, you go now.
That's okay. Yeah, so I'll just tell you a little bit about our company. So basically, we are doing digital marketing, and we are based out of Dubai. And I've been doing this for almost 2 years now. Professionally, before that, I was working with 2 companies. So that's how I started up. So the thing is, like, we had an idea with me and my partner. We had an idea to actually go more global, not local. So for that, we need more payment processors to sell packages online and sell services online, right? So we need more payment processors. We also need some, we're also looking at some funding options, some investors who might want to join in and stuff. So we are already in talks with some people. So that is another thing that we are looking for. So that's how the whole idea for a US entity came out, basically. So primarily it is because of the payment processor.
Yeah, I mean,
have nothing to do with Amazon FBA or anything.
We have some great payment processors here. Most of the large global ones are located in the U.S.
Right.
And then, I'm sure you want a piece of the U.S. market in terms of clients. You're obviously, you speak great English and everything. So people over here pretty free with consumer spending and stuff, generally speaking. So it's a good market to be in. For yourself, the problem with payment processors is that they decide who they're going to work with based on risk, and they determine risk based on pretty set criteria, and the majority of them only want to work with U.S. residents. Some, like I'm sure you've heard of Stripe. Stripe will work with
Atlas.
Stripe. The Atlas is like the company thing, but Stripe, the company, is what it's the main company of what it does, and they do payment processing online.
Right.
So they're probably the best one. What most of my clients use. I use it too for some stuff.
Yeah. So I want your suggestion. Like, what is the right what is the right entity that we should be setting up, which state? I don't want to come up and say like, okay, like because you are the pro, right? You guys are the pro. You know what is the best entity to set up. I don't want to, like take my older information like, oh, I should set up a single member or I should set up in this state, that state. So I want you to guide me like what is the best option for us.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's definitely something I can help with. That's like our main service is guiding our clients through the entity process, and then also opening everything up, and then assisting with like as much as we can with payment processors. In terms of like the most complicated one right now is still PayPal. PayPal is still very harsh. They will basically only work with U.S. people or people that they think are U.S. people. So for you, do you have any partners?
I have partners, but they're not US people though.
That's fine. They don't need to be U.S. people. So
Okay.
a partnership is a U.S. person. So sometimes that helps, and you can give a W-9 if you have to.
Okay.
Also, with our clients, we're able to get U.S. addresses, mailing addresses, whatever you need in terms of that. So, some payment processors will ask you for a W-8 or W-9. And you would, if you had a single member LLC, you wouldn't really be able to give them a W-9. If you had a corp, you could give them a W-9, and it would be a U.S. person. But then you still have to have one of the owners be responsible for it. So, what payment processors are you looking to use, and why would you need so many?
I just need two, PayPal and Stripe basically, because Stripe enables checkout on the website,
Yeah,
and
sure.
PayPal is a trusted processor anyways for everyone.
Yeah, PayPal is, people like it. PayPal's tough still, but Stripe is definitely doable. When are you
Okay.
trying to start? When are you you're already operating, obviously. So you're trying to get this
Yeah.
rolling soon, right?
We want to actually set up as soon as possible, to be very honest, because we want to start our operations in December for the global outreach, and we have our marketing budgets and everything set up. So we are ready with all the other things, but the payment processing is the thing that is stopping us right now.
What kind of marketing do you specialize in?
So we are doing most of the e-commerce marketing. We are working with some retailers in UAE. So we are doing a lot of e-commerce stuff for
Oh,
them.
so you work for retailers and you help them get really rolling in e-commerce.
Exactly.
Oh,
So
because they
we
already
do a
have
lot
like
of
the
Google
back end.
ads.
Okay.
Yeah, so we do Google ads, Facebook ads, and all that, and setting up the funnels and everything.
Cool.
So which kind of an entity would you suggest, like for our things? So partnership?
Well, you guys don't pay taxes in Dubai, right?
No, we don't pay. We just
So,
have sales tax or VAT actually.
so a partnership or an LLC would probably be better. If you want to if you have an LLC with your other partners as members of it, that would be fine. And that might be better. It's a little bit more, there's a little bit more compliance you have to do every year, but in terms of the taxation, it's the same.
Okay. So what kind of taxes do we have to pay as a partnership, as if it's a partnership?
Oh, you don't have to pay any taxes. That's why it's the same. You still don't have to pay any taxes. You would have to report the income on the partnership return, but as non-residents, if you have no U.S. source income, you don't have to pay any. You don't have to like file a 1040 NR and pick up the partnership income.
Okay, so what is the definition of U.S. income? Because if you're trying to sell some services in USA via our website, so does that still qualify as U.S. income?
No, that I would say that income is being done earned from where you live, because you don't have anything in. It's all about physical presence and where you're located, because you're doing everything on the internet.
Okay.
It doesn't matter where the clients are. It matters
Okay.
where your services are being performed.
Okay. So it's actually the physical address where you're actually located. That is what counts as U.S. income. If you're inside the USA, then that's U.S. income.
Correct. It's about where
Okay.
you're doing the services. So if you have an office and employees here, then you'd be doing business in the U.S.
Okay. All right. So if in case we want to we want to actually have some sales team or something, like a team. So can I outsource to another agent, some company? Because I heard like if they're dedicatedly working for us, then that's U.S. income. That's how
Well,
they.
if they can enter in, there's specific criteria in the code. If they can enter into contracts on behalf of your company, like closing sales, then that would be an agent that works for you that would have make you be doing business in the U.S. Maybe subject those sales to U.S. taxes. So you could work with a sales company and have specific agreements in place that would protect you, but that's what you need to look out for.
Okay, got it. Okay. So there's no point in going C corp route, right? So like electing as a C corp or anything. Because one consultant that I talked to, she was like, "You should do a C corp." So I was like, "Why should I just start paying?"
You could make it work if you want. I don't think it helps. I don't think it makes that much of a difference for payment processors, but you could use it. You could do a C corp if you wanted. Basically, the trick there is that it's a little bit riskier for you and what you're doing. I think the partnership and the LLC is pretty solid. It's a solid position. The C corp, what you would do is run that business and then basically pay you and your partners out as like salaries or commissions and stuff so that the income stayed low and you wouldn't pay any taxes.
Okay. Got it. Okay. What about the tax treaties? There's a thing going on, double tax treaty and stuff. So how does that matter in case when we are actually based out of Dubai and stuff?
The tax treaties are for, you're not paying taxes in Dubai. So the tax treaties wouldn't really apply to an LLC. It would only apply to a corp.
Okay. All right. So we shouldn't bother with that anyways, right? So there's nothing to think about.
No, I don't think so. I think you're fine without it. I think you're fine like that.
All right. Okay. One question is about the sales tax in states. Every US state has a different sales tax, right? So how do we know how much to collect from each state? Do we have to configure in the system itself, or?
Usually services aren't subject to sales taxes.
Oh, okay. So, but if someone wants to buy like a logo from us or website from us, so is that a service or is that considered a product?
You have to look up state by state on those things.
Okay. All right. Okay. So we have to pay no taxes on the income, no federal tax, no state, and no local tax because we are non-resident.
Yes, that's how I see it based on our conversation.
Okay, one more question is this is almost the final question. So one question is about would you advise like we set up two entities, one just to hold our like any high value domain names and any like those kinds of things, the domain names basically, and then license it out or rent it out to the other company or something like that, So if in case there is some kind of a lawsuit or something happening, at least our the domains are safe. I know
if it's all very high value, sure, I guess it would keep it a little safer, I suppose.
Okay. And if I'm opening a company and I fund the company account with my own money, right? If let's say I fund it with $50,000 or something like that, I just keep in my business account for that company. It can just be there, right? It won't be seen as an income, right?
Doesn't matter if it's income or not. I mean, it's all how you account it and report it.
Okay.
So yeah, it's all about how you account for it and report it.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
So are you looking for help on getting all this stuff set up, or are you going to just plan on doing it all yourself?
No, I definitely need help, and I always believe in having good advisors, So that's something that I truly appreciate. I made some mistakes in life, so I've learned the hard way.
Well, if you need, that's what I was saying. Like, if you need help setting up the company, the bank accounts, and all this stuff, obviously, if you've seen some of my videos, that's something that we help our clients with, especially clients like you who seem to be a little bit already set up and running. The big thing right now, a huge value add is that if you wanted to get started right away, the EIN numbers from the IRS, if they even come, are taking like 2 months. So if you end up doing it by yourself or with like an online company, just know that you're going to be waiting at least 45, 50 days for the EIN numbers, and we're looking at another shutdown here anyways. So it could be even longer. So that could greatly delay the because you can't do anything without an EIN number.
Yeah. So can you guys get it done faster? Or is that
yes,
possible?
We can get everything done for you in 7 to 10 days, like 2 weeks, more or less, we can have the company, the bank account, the EIN numbers. We'll do I-10 applications for the owners.
Okay.
We'll open Stripe with you, make sure it works out. And if not, we'll find something else that'll work for you. We want you guys to be able to operate, you know. We can even try PayPal and do our best, but maybe it might be better to wait. But we can just try it, you know.
Okay. I actually had a company back in 2016. I had set up, like, I didn't know much, and I had set up a company in 2016. I already have an activated Stripe and PayPal on that company, but I never really used it. Can that be used at all? Because the company is actually dissolved already, I think.
You can probably pay to administratively renew it.
But that's already dissolved. It's like archived or something. Can it be brought back to life?
You have to, what state is it in?
That's Wyoming.
Yeah, I mean, you have to ask Wyoming. You have to ask your registered agent if they can reinstate the company. Sometimes it's expensive.
Oh, okay. Because it already has both of the payment processes already configured, so that would be a pretty good option, I guess, for us. Okay. All right. So, James, please, can you send me the details for your package? Because I don't know if that company can be renewed at all. Because I talked to my registered agent at that time last year, and she was like, it won't be coming back. So I don't think that will really be an option for us.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll definitely, of course, I'll send you the our packages. You know,
The packages, yeah. So,
including our support. But this was a really to the point video for sure. First call, like question answer.
No, I really, I really appreciate everyone's time. I don't want to waste anyone's time. I had my notes, everything here written down. So
yeah, I'm trying to, you know, I'm always like, some of the concepts are kind of simple, but people want to hear it on their own thing. So I'm trying to find different ways to help my clients to kind of provide good services that are valuable. So like, obviously the setup is necessary for some people. Otherwise, some people can figure it out. And yeah, just work. I have some other things I'm working on too, but obviously the end of year filings we can do once you get your company set up. Whether or not you work with me or not, let me know and we can help you with the end of year filings as well.
Awesome. And one more thing, the packages, if we are going around, we are going with you guys. So when you say the support, is it like just emails or can we do one-on-one calls as well? Like,
well, it's WhatsApp with me.
Okay, direct WhatsApp, right?
Yeah, WhatsApp. I mean, it's probably, I don't like to do as many calls, but you know, voice notes are just like phone calls. They just take a little bit longer.
Yeah, that works for us. Yeah.
So that's how I run the support.
All right, cool. That sounds good because some people just insist on emails and then they get back in like a week, which is like pointless anyways.
No, I do WhatsApp and it's usually not a week. Sometimes it'll be a couple hours, but usually I'm pretty quick.
That's good. Okay, cool. That's about it, James. Thank you very much. And okay, that you can maybe edit it out. But your name is James Baker or Jim?
It's James. Jim is just a colloquial, like a short way to say James. I mean, it's like Jonathan. You say John. Like Sunid, some people call you Soon. Maybe. You know, over here, like people who are named William, they go by Bill. You know, there's a lot of stupider shit because I understand James and Jim. It's still J and M, but whatever. I've been going by Jim forever. I like James.
Cool. Okay. All right, James. So thank you very much for your time. It was a very good call. Thanks for taking your time to talk to me.
Sure.
So I hope to work with you in the future.
Likewise. I'll send you all the information and let me know if you have any other questions. Thanks for the call.
Definitely. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Yeah? Bye.